welcome to my channel. This is Christy, and in today's video we are moving my teenage daughter's room to another room and making it over. Besides the obvious decorating, we are also doing an accent wall and a DIY project. Not only will you get to see the room transformed, but my girls have also allowed me to leave in some clips to entertain you throughout the video. This is Jasmine's room. She hasn't took our Christmas tree down. We have a broke window in here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's really only one pane. So it's a little bit chilly in here. Actually, let's see what the temperature is. Oh, not too bad. It's only 70 right now. But there's a lot of damage in this room from these windows. I'm not sure if that's the paint or the wall. And then we have this over here. So these windows are getting replaced this summer. I had already called, but nobody can install windows this winter. Everything's July and August, so we have to wait on windows. Okay, so this is her room. And I had originally decided that we were going to completely redo this room for her. But plans changed yesterday. So now what the plan is we are going to switch rooms. I'm going to switch her room. I don't know if you guys remember this room. There's only one little light in here, so I know it looks terrible, but it's a mess. You guys got to see this room. This is the guest room office makeover. So I've actually only been in here for, I don't remember how long it's been. Months? I think I did this in the summer. So maybe I've been in here for 6 months. But this is now going to be Jasmine's room. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to switch rooms. I am going to repaint this room for her. And of course decorate it to how we were already going to decorate in the other room. We're getting started here in Jasmine's room, and we're going to clean it all up and clear it all out. The only thing that's going into her new room from this room is her desk and just all her random stuff, her clothes and her books and all that, because the white bookcase looks pretty good on camera right here, but if you looked at it up close, no, that is trash. So we got rid of that, and then she has a twin bed, but I told her that she could have the queen bed that's in the office right now, just because, to be honest, I wanted a guest room and an office, but do we ever get guests? No, not really. So I can either just have it in there for looks at this point, or I can let her use it. So now she will have a queen bed, which she's super happy about. But so we're just cleaning everything up and going to move the desk into the other room.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back from.
Oh, there goes my vent.
It goes in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you.
Moving on to my office now, and this room took a lot longer than it did to clear out Jasmine's room. And if you can tell, I have so much stuff packed into this little room right here. And this is a small room, but I have a lot of stuff in here. But I got it done, got everything cleaned up. I put everything into Jasmine's room, except, like I said before, the queen bed is staying in here.
You did when I was in my room. Camera's on. Honey, yeah. Ah. Mommy.
Yes, you heard right. I have 2 teenage girls, and they both still call me mommy. They have tried to stop, but they just keep reverting back to mommy. So yeah, I am still mommy. This wall is going to become the accent wall in this room. So the first thing that I'm doing is measuring the length of the wall to know how long to cut my vertical boards. So I took all my measurements and now I'm about to cut. Yes, I am cutting in my dining room. I'm in Michigan. It's freezing outside. I did not need my big miter saw for this because this little mini saw that I have was perfect for the size that I needed to cut. So I just cut in here and cleaned up the mess after. And this is another do as I say, not as I do moment. I should have my safety glasses on, but I can't find them anywhere. I have 3 pair and I can't find them. So I just kept turning my head. Now that the boards are cut, now I am using my cordless sander and giving those a good sanding on all sides. And I'm using a 120 grit sandpaper. For projects like this, I usually use a 120 or a 220 grit sandpaper just to smooth it out. It doesn't have to be super smooth, but just to knock off the splinters and any rough spots. To secure the boards to the wall, all I'm using is a level and a brad nailer. As you guys know, I rarely use adhesive when doing projects like this. You want to do one?
Mommy, I'm gonna accidentally shoot my finger.
No, you're not. Come here. Wait. Put it up there. Push it in. No. Wait, pull. Yep. Do one on there.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Down there.
Here?
Yep. Another one all the way at the bottom. One more at the very, very bottom. Okay. As you heard, Jasmine was a little scared at first to try this tool. But after she did it a couple times, there was no hesitation and she helped me finish the wall. And I think that's important for you to see, just because I know tools intimidate a lot of you. And my recommendation would be to watch YouTube videos, watch the tutorials, learn the tool, and definitely make sure that you know the safety precautions with each tool. But once you use it once or twice, you just become more familiar and comfortable with the tools. So my 14-year-old daughter just used the brad nailer. If you guys are scared of using it, just try it, because I promise that, well, that's a most used tool of mine. I use it for tons of projects, but it is an easy tool to start with. I understand saws are a little bit more scary, but just in general, just the lesson that I hope that taught you is that just with a little guidance, you can do this. If you have the desire, you can complete projects like this yourself. Now for the horizontal boards right here, these are 1x2s, and just like the 1x4s, the vertical strips, I measured, cut, sanded, and now I'm just putting those up with a brad nailer.
Figured out what it's all about. Takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, the limits my fun for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't take that. Ain't gonna leave ya.
Now that all the boards are up on the wall, I am using a wood filler and filling in all the holes. I did teach Jasmine this step too, so she helped me complete this part of the project.
Explode every time you go and slam the door. Adore how we always end up on the floor. We know how to push the buttons to the core. I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again.
If you watched that last video of mine in the living room, then you already know that caulking is my favorite part of these type of projects. I love it, and actually when I did this first strip right here, Jasmine said to me, that was satisfying, and I said, I know, I agree, it really is. The wood filler's dry now, so while I finish caulking all of this, Jasmine is going over all of the nail holes and sanding those down where we applied the wood filler. Painting is normally my least favorite part of any project, but not with this project. I didn't mind it at all for two reasons. First of all, I had help this time, which I normally don't. And second, I absolutely loved this color. It's Sherwin-Williams Evergreen Fog. She had already decided she wanted a sage color, and when I saw this color, I just knew it would be perfect. It was beautiful. I'm not sure if the camera's going to do it justice or not, but it is a gorgeous color. So yeah, we are going through and painting everything. I don't normally use tape. I did not want to touch up the white of these walls because it hasn't been that long since I painted them. So I am using tape. But yeah, we got this done, and I love it. And so does she. Jasmine has a lot of jewelry and no jewelry organizer. So I decided that we would stain this and add some hooks to it and make her a jewelry organizer. I've had this window frame from Hobby Lobby for over a year. I bought it for, I think it was originally going to go in the dining room. I can't even remember at this point. But I saw it sitting over in the corner, and I just decided we would give that a try and see how it turned out, and it's actually one of our favorite decor pieces in the room now. This is what we're trying to match the stain up to, so I think we came pretty close. The stain we're using is golden pecan. After the stain dried, we screwed these coat hooks into the frame, and that's where we're going to hang all of her necklaces and bracelets from. We are now to the fun part, which is the decorating.
See,
I like that.
you do everything too.
Perfect.
Yeah. See, I would just ask someone if that looks straight and be done. It's on. Cool. You gonna delete that? This is going in the video. No, it's not.
Don't worry, I did get the permission to include that clip. I would never post anything that I did not first get approved by them. Jasmine needed somewhere to put her books, so I'm using this shelf again in this room. I had originally had this over on the other wall. I was going to put it in my new office, but she needs a shelf more than I do, so I went ahead and put that up for her. Jasmine loves Billie Eilish, and she got this poster for Christmas. So we've been waiting all this time for her to hang it in her new made-over room. So she was excited to get that up. Are you right in the camera?
Why are you gonna record everything?
Because that's what I do. You have no idea how many clips I had to cut out of this video while editing it. All this stuff that was going on behind me, and I had no idea until I watched this footage back. So like I said, I had a lot of clips that I had to cut out. Everything that's in here did get approved by the girls, but I'm hoping that Jade is learning to not get it, just be more mindful of the camera if she doesn't want to be in it, because yes, it does take me a lot of extra work to cut her out of everything. Okay, now getting back to the makeover, these lights were in Jasmine's room already. She had decided she didn't want to move them over into this room until this moment. We were trying to figure out, we just knew this side of the room needed something. And I said, let's try your lights. And I think it looks beautiful. Camera doesn't do it justice. They are beautiful on this wall. The room is now complete, and here is what the jewelry organizer looks like. This is how it turned out. She doesn't have all her jewelry up on it yet, but I'm sure it'll get filled up fast. And here we go at an overview of how the room turned out. She really likes it. I think it turned out nice. We do still have some finishing touches. Definitely want to add some more plants. She wants a lot of plants in here, so I'm going to get her some more plants and just a little bit more decor and a rug. In the summer or spring, once it warms up, I will be installing a wood floor in here. But for now, we're just left the carpet. But I hope you enjoyed the video. We definitely had a lot of fun making it. And until next time, enjoy your day.